Well, folks, we are back inside of the Auburn Sports Complex. Trey's going to put his microphone back on, as I already have mine on. Sorry again for the audio issues, as Florida's going to take a shot and make it. Number 55 for Florida. And if you're an Auburn fan, you may be hoping I'll take the headset back off. It's number 55, Logan Rohak, a sophomore midfielder out of Wellington, Florida, as Florida takes an 8-3 lead. Folks, if you would like to communicate in our voice or chat and tell me if anything sounds different or better or the same, please let us know. 8 minutes and 43 seconds left on the clock. Florida leads 8-3 as Auburn picks this one up.
You know, after that early run by the Gators, it's really good back and forth. This one close before half the time. Got to another Gators run.
Somehow finds the back of the net, rolled off, the referee says, as Auburn avoids making it 9-3. Folks, it's a windy day. Trey's been asking for his coat while we've been sitting here. And special thank you to Henry for helping us fix this audio issues. Rumor says he was playing Destiny before he came over here. I'm sorry we had to take you away from that. But Auburn is trying to find a way back into it. 7 minutes, 50 seconds left to go. Jordan Cecil to his left. Had a little bit of a lane, couldn't find nothing. Eric Detrix is going to drop that. Back over to Cecily. He's going to cut left, cut right, go back inside. He shoots off the goalpost, I believe. This one may go out of bounds. No, it will not. It's picked up by an Auburn player. Still up. Ruled in Auburn's favor. 26 seconds on the shot clock. 7 minutes, 28 seconds left to go here in period number 2. Number 4, Hudson Carter, one who scored one of the earlier goals for Auburn. Over number 77. He'll have it at the crease. He'll go left. Still cut to his right. And that's going to be a turnover. Picked up again by Auburn, though. Great job by Florida's defense. Flag on the play. It'll be a power play opportunity for Auburn. This one finds its way on the ground. There's the referee whistle. As I'm going to readjust my papers, as it is windy out here at the Auburn Sports Complex. We've just been trying to hold on to what we can. Auburn will go a man up. Number 1 for Florida, Vernon Gels will be the one to serve a 30-second penalty here.
Big opportunity for the Tigers right here.
Auburn will pick it up from the wing. Over to number 4, Hudson Carter. Auburn, middle of the attacking third. To the wing. Back over to the start. He'll take it from the wing, cuts to his right. It's number 29, Jordan Cecily. Jordan Cecily back out. That one's going to hit the top of the goalkeeper's and go in. That was number 6, Zach Jones, senior midfielder from Atlanta, Georgia. Hello to you, sir. You make it 8-4. Florida still in the lead.
This is the timeout right here by Florida.
Well, folks, we've talked for about 5 minutes here. We're going to take one with them. We'll be right back with more Auburn lacrosse action. And we are back inside the Auburn Sportsplex off the Florida timeout. Your score is 8-4 Florida with 6 minutes and 28 seconds left to go here in period number 2. Auburn able to grab some momentum with a goal there. Florida trying to snuff it out with the timeout. As it's lights out and away we go. Auburn's going to pick this one up at midfield. Almost dropped it there was number 22, Dwight Ware.
There's another flag.
Flag is up. Auburn will be a man up. Free opportunity here for Auburn to get one in. Let's see if they take some risk. Dwight Ware passing it on over to number 4, Hudson Carter. Hudson Carter along the crease. He'll shoot off the leg of the Florida goalkeeper. Auburn over to Miles Lebedo. Lebedo, he's got a little bit of run in him. Over to his right. All around the crease, picked up by the Florida goalkeeper. That's number 36, Jordan Trezzi, the junior goalkeeper from St. Petersburg, Florida. Zach, we see the call there. There's 5 minutes and 48 seconds left to go here in period number 2. We're trying to figure out a number. That's number 52 for Florida. Cross Janky. Auburn picks it back up in their own attacking third. Over to number 6, Zach Jones. Zach Jones over to number 4, Hudson Carter. Jones from the top of the key. Over to Carter. Carter over to number 29, Cecil. Cecil around the crease. He's got a little bit of room, can't find it. Thomas Hoyker over to Cecil on the crease. That shot's going to hit the goalpost.
A couple of tough breaks right there, bouncing off the crossbar. You know, the presence of Cole Fox being 6'6" really makes a difference for this Florida defense.
Yeah, there's a reason he was named SELC Defensive Player of the Week last week, as it'll be Jordan Cecil back on it, over to Zach Jones. He can't field it. It'll be picked up by the Gator goalkeeper. Ground ball is going to be picked up by Florida. Florida with a little bit of numbers advantage, 3-on-3. He'll run to his left. Great job by Auburn getting back in transition defense and having Florida half set up in the half-court offense. 4 minutes, 48 seconds left to go. That one's going to go out of bounds. Closest to it is Auburn. Auburn ball. Drop ball, Florida with nothing but green space in front of them. The shot is in, and it's good. That's number 3, Ethan Oat, a senior attacker from Philadelphia.
Heads up play there by the senior. That's a mistake that Auburn can't afford.
The kid from the city of brotherly love makes it 9-4 Florida. And Auburn needs something in a big way with 4 minutes and 35 seconds left to go here in period number 2. Number 27, Jake Crest, the junior face-off specialist from Fairless Hills, Pennsylvania, as this one is going to be picked up by Florida. Florida looking for somewhere to go with it. Back on to be 40 with a long run to his right side. Cut back left. Or to his right. Back over to goal line, extended. The X. Thank you, Valina Head, for telling us we're doing much better. Thank you. As this one's going to fall out of the Florida player's hands. Still can't find anywhere to go with it. Florida from the top of midfield. That's number 13, Ethan Greber. He was the other SELC Offensive Player of the Week. He's got a long shot in front of him, and he's going to make that. Oh, my goodness. A highlight play for him to make it 9-4 Florida. 10-4.
And if I'm not mistaken, Greber's the top scorer for this Gators ball club.
Indeed, he is. Had a hat trick against South Carolina last Friday. South Carolina at the time being the number 1 team in the nation. a wiser man than me once said, when you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not. This Florida team has been on nothing but a hot streak, beating what was considered at the time the number one team in the nation, South Carolina, last. Bringing that up, it's important to understand just how big of a win that was for Florida. I believe they were ranked outside of the top 20 at the time. Getting that big win knocked them all the way up to the number 5 spot in all of MCLA. Not only a big win for them, but it's a big win for the SELC as they now have a great team in the top 5. That's going to be a shot, and it's picked up by Greg Morgan. Fantastic save by Greg there to get down on one knee and take that into the net. He's going to carry this one out for Auburn. Where to go? He finds someone. That's number 1, Collie Black, midfielder from Auburn, Alabama. Back over, that's number 3, Casey Lacani. Lacani with a little bit of move in front of him. He'll get a pick over number 14, Eric Detrix. Back over number 33, Nick Horsch, freshman attacker from Georgia. Number 77, Thomas Hoiker. Eric Detrix moves to his right, got a little bit of room. He shoots off the ground, cannot find the back of the net. Hudson Carter from the X. Over Hoiker, that shot's going to be on the ground again. Auburn's closest to it. That'll stay Auburn ball. 2 minutes, 33 seconds left to go here in period number 2. Still a long way to go if Florida wants to take this one out with a W. Over Hudson Carter with his fancy moves. That'll be a turnover for Florida's advantage. Good Lord, that is a big human man carrying the ball. Florida just then was Cole Fox, 6'6". Good God, does he look like every part of it. Florida over the right side, that's number 21, Michael Fox. Maybe they're brothers, I don't know. Michael Fox from the X, carrying it all the way around. Florida will pick it up from the wing with just 1:44 left to go. You trying to kneel it kind of out before halftime, Trey?
Yeah, no, we're definitely looking at for Florida. They're definitely trying to make that door close a little more for Auburn to try to crack it open. Let's see if the Tigers can capitalize on this fast break.
Indeed, as Florida gives away a turnover. That's number 3, Casey Lacani, over to Thomas Hoiker. That pass goes awry. Picked up by Florida. Big hit from number 39, Austin Fraber, as Florida's on the run. That'll be a deflection. That ball's on the ground, not picked up yet. 1:09 left on the clock here in period number 2. Picked up by Florida into the wing.
You know, a hustle play like that could give the Tigers some momentum going into halftime.
Indeed, they just need something to go right for them here. Florida will take it from the very start for the right side. That's not even going to try to pronounce that name. Florida has it in the middle of the attacking third. Around the crease, that's a shot, goes awry. Florida closest to it with 40 seconds left to go here in period number 2. They're going to take a timeout here, and we're going to take one with them. 40 seconds left to go here in period number 2. Still a long way to go for both these teams. And we are back inside the Auburn Sportsplex. 40 seconds left to go here in period number 2. Florida has a 10-4 lead as Florida takes it out of their own X. That man is on the ground. Great job there from number 19 for Auburn, Derek DeAngle, trying to force something. 27 seconds left to go here in period number 2. Pick it up from midfield. He'll go right, got a little bit of room. He's going to shoot it off the face mask of Greg Morgan.
Another great save by Morgan. I wonder if Auburn will save it for the buzzer right here.
Oh, they're going to go. They need points and points quick as that one's right into the net of the Florida goalkeeper. 5 seconds left. We're going to knee this one out as the second period comes to the end with first half comes to an end with the buzzer. Florida leads 10-4. Still a lot of lacrosse left to go here on the WEGL 91.1 FM YouTube channel. And we welcome you back into the Auburn Sports Complex. Florida currently leads Auburn 10-4. A great job by the number 5 Florida Gators to really come in and attack Auburn. Trey, what are some of the things Auburn needs to do to really right the wrongs of the first half?
Well, I think it comes down to passing, first of all. You got to have fluid passes, get good teamwork, good move the ball, really spread out that Florida defense, because when you have a guy who's 6'6" down there, like number 0, blocking the goal, you got to spread them out. And also just getting to every loose ball. They've done a great job of attacking, playing their best, playing hard. But this Florida team's a very talented ball club. So just keep knocking at the door. And, hey, March is right around the corner. And as you well know, if you stay around in the March Madness era or the time of the year, then who knows what can happen.
Both these teams are going to continue fighting throughout this second half. We got a heck of a show in this one, as it'll be number 27, Jake Graffatz, the face-off specialist from Fairless Hills, Pennsylvania. He'll take the first face-off here in the second half for Florida. It's number 37, Garrett Pitzer. All we are waiting on now is the referee whistle. 30 minutes to glory here in the Auburn Sports Complex, as this one is going to be won by Auburn. Auburn picks this one up at midfield. That's Graffatz. He'll have it early for Auburn, looking for somewhere to go. Passes it back out, number 11, Garrett Holler. Great pass to him. Pass, screen set. Another one. Back over to Thomas Hoiker. Right. Looking for room to work. He'll receive a screen, as he'll still have it. Pass way over to midfield for number 29, Jordan Sesoli. Number 77, Hoiker, over to number 4, Hudson Carter. As that one goes out of bounds, it'll be awarded to Florida. Florida picks it up into the defense third. And like you said, that was a pass that went awry. Auburn has to fix those if they want to get back into this one.
Can't afford any more blatant turnovers there in the attacking third. Got to have shots on goal.
Florida takes it out of their own X, looking for someone to go to the wing.
As a lacrosse savant like yourself, is Florida looking to dwindle down the shot clock here, or would you continue to put the foot on the gas and try to run up the score?
Well, if it was just a little bit more than 6, I would kind of hang back. But with it being an 80-second shot clock, and with, like you said, Auburn's ability to hang in there like they should, Florida needs to kind of put 2 or 3 more and about take 5 more minutes off the clock before they can really start trying to bleed. As that one's going to go wide right. That's Florida's 21, Michael Fox, senior tackle from Devane, Florida. Florida takes it out of their own X around the crease. That's going to pass to the middle. It's going to go nowhere. Excuse me, Jesus, he faked me out. As this one goes to the middle, right in front of the crease, picked up by Florida. Picked up by Auburn. That's number 2, Bradley Meck from Ashburn, Virginia. Yeah, not being able to lick those passes in nearly could have went terribly there for Auburn. It's Auburn's 19, Derek Angles. Over to Hoiker, over to number 6, Zach Jones. Zach Jones, if you remember, first game this season, went down with a apparent leg injury. Happy to see he's back out there, as he was a real key for Auburn's offensive attack. That's going to be a score by number 13, Brandon Hayne, the attacker from Denver, Colorado, to make this one 10-6.
What a shot there by Hayne. Let's see if this can open up a little momentum here for the Tigers, wouldn't you say?
Yes, we are trying to open up some momentum in this 10-5 for Auburn. Lacrosse is a game of runs, kind of like basketball is. As we see there, could have just been the start to a 3-0 or 4-0 run here for Auburn. And as you also saw while I was talking about Zach Jones, the score happened. That's how fast this game is. Hoiker's going to take a shot. That one's going to go deflect it off the goalkeeper's stick and be out of bounds. I believe Auburn was closest. It'll be their ball. Over to number 4, Hudson Carter, the person who just scored that goal. Beto.
Hey, if you like scoring, this is the game for you.
Exactly. Seen a lot of goals early, a lot of impressive goals. As this one's going to go over to number 9, Tanner Price. Over to Lebedo. Number 13, Brandon Hain. And he'll have it at middle of the attacking third, trying to muscle his way open. Hain still got it, rushing to his right. Pass it to the X. That's going to be a pass to number 29, Jordan. Number 6 for the Auburn Tigers. It's 10-6 with 11 minutes, 21 seconds left to go here in period number 3.
Hey, one more goal and that Florida sideline is going to become a little uneasy.
I think they're already uneasy. A lot can happen in lacrosse. Four goals, especially if Auburn continues the way they're riding this momentum. We can even kind of see it in Florida's coach's face, kind of starting to stand a little bit more uneasy. As this face-off is going to be won by the Auburn Tigers. That Trey, those passes just seem to go more awry by the minute.
Notice here from the Auburn record book, besides the Virginia Tech game, this club's hung around.
Indeed, and Virginia Tech now the number 1 team in the NCAA. Again, these early games for the Auburn Tigers are going to be the toughest games they have all season. There is a flag down. Auburn will be a man down. Florida will take it out from the X. From the crease. Pass back out to the middle of the attacking third. There's a shot. That's off the face mask of Greg Morgan.
He's taken a few licks tonight. He's really earned the respect of his teammates and the broadcasters, I'd say, too.
Indeed. He's always a guy that comes out and tries to do the best he can. He was one of 2 of the SELC goalkeepers to watch during the preseason, as the ref appears to be having a talk with Greg Morgan.
There's something about 34 in orange and navy. Barkley, Bo Jackson,
Greg
Morgan.
Indeed, it's a beautiful looking number, especially in the blue and orange. 10 minutes, 31 seconds left to go here in the third period. Auburn will serve a penalty. That's number 70. According to my roster, we don't have a 70, so we'll blame Leo Bell, midfielder from Atlanta, Georgia.
Sorry, Leo.
Sorry, Leo. I love you, but can't commit a penalty like that. Florida, from just outside of the top of the key. Go with it.
Yeah, here comes the time management from Florida, too, being way more precautious here in the offensive third.
And well, goal. Sorry, I had to cut you off like that, Trey, but that was number 29, James Duggan, the captain of this Florida team, the senior from Baltimore, Maryland, makes it 11-6.
Little did I know it was a setup right there, and executed to perfection by the Gators.
We lulled you to sleep, and we lulled this Auburn defense to sleep as Florida adds another notch to their belt. It's 11-6 here in period number 3. Let's go, Steve, both teams have a new face-off specialist in the game. I can't see their numbers, but either way, it is lights out, and away we go. Auburn wins this face. No, this ball's still on the ground. Picked up by Auburn. He's got a little bit of room to work, and it's dropped. Still, Auburn has it as Bradley Meek over the. He's got a lot of room to work as this one's going to go to the X. Number 4, Hudson Carter. Carter over number 29, Jordan Cecily. 15, Eric Detrix. Pass to Lebedo. Go right. Look for a shot. Couldn't find it over to number 4, Carter. Carter, Cecily. Cecily shoots. That one's going to go over the net. Scrum for it. Picked up by Florida.
We've seen a ton of minutes tonight from Hudson Carter and Lebedo. Sophomore and a freshman.
Indeed.
A couple of names to keep an eye out on these next few years.
This is a young core for the Auburn offense that is currently being developed and developed really into a monster. As we see, they put 6 up already in this game. Expect to see some more fireworks with 8 minutes and 52 seconds left to go here in the third period. Gators lead 11-6. Reason they're number 5 team in the nation. They're deadly mixtures. That's a shot and it's a goal for number 7, Dylan Wingman from Miami, Florida. Just a fantastic run by him to get open and a fantastic shot. Got full extension. Put it in the back of the net past Greg Morgan.
Well, back to the drawing board.
Yeah, back to the drawing board for the Auburn defense. They got to figure out a way to help their offense regain some momentum. As this one's a big-time scrum picked up by Florida. Big hit attempt by number 44. Florida to the top of the key. Back over to midfield. 8 minutes and 8 seconds left to go here in period number 2. Trying to find somewhere. He'll pick it up. No, excuse me, ball still on the ground. Auburn defense doing a good job of pestering the ball keeper. And here, Florida to have a man up, as you can hear the boos from the crowd.
Yeah, it's another penalty you can't afford when chasing the game.
Florida from the top of the key. That's a dodge. Oh my gosh, a fantastic goal. Step on the crease as Florida will have a no goal there. Fantastic effort from what I believe was number 45, Jake Paula, sophomore midfielder from Newport, Maryland. 7 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in the third period.
You know, Noah, I've always heard that Florida is a lacrosse state, and I don't know if you've taken a look at these rosters, but the Auburn roster is very diverse. Right now I see Peachtree City, I see New Jersey, Colorado. If you take a look at that Florida roster, those are all Floridians.
Indeed, you know, Florida's also a big state.
That is true.
There's a lot of people there, a lot of retirement homes. I don't know where I was going with that, but Florida is a lacrosse state. It's very close to being like a New York or New Jersey up in the north. As this ball is going to find its way over the X, around the crease. Up around the bend, trying to get into midfield, over to the crease. There's your shot. That one's going to find the back of the net on the left shoulder of Greg Morgan. I believe that's number 6 for Florida, Ryan Oliver. That is not number 6, excuse me, number 7. Dylan Redd scoring another goal for the Florida Gators as it's 13-6 here in the third period.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe that's a hat trick there for 13.
It is. And big proponent of that goal was Auburn being a man down after the flag. Just Florida being able to find the weak spots in the Auburn defense. Went right past the left, and they found an open spot to make it 13-6. Florida's going to pick this one up. Fast break opportunity. They have a little bit of numbers. Auburn able to get it out of their hands as Florida will keep it. It's number 1, Brennan Gellis for Florida. He'll pass it on over the wing for the Gators. He'll cut right. Still can't find anywhere to go. Over the top of the around the crease, still looking for somewhere to go. Over to the X. He's going around the bend. There's your shot. That one's right. Florida will be closer. There's 6 minutes and 12 seconds left to go here in period number 3. Referee's whistle was clicked. Florida around the X, going around the crease. That's going to be a shot. Hits the ground, goes right of Greg Morgan. Stays Florida's ball. We saw 2 plays back-to-back there, just trying to get around the crease and trying to find the hole. Greg Morgan leaves open because it's very hard to defend an attacker that's going from the X through the goal line extended, especially when you're staying that close to the crease. There's that play again. This time, Auburn deflects it off. Ground ball picked up by Auburn. Number 19, Dedrick DeAngles, defender from Upper Saddle River, New Jersey. He's got a little bit of room to work. He's going to spin. Long stick for him. Looking for somewhere to go. He'll pass it on to number 2, Bradley Meck. Meck not able to fully look that one in. Florida doing a good job of getting some contact on it as this one picked up by Florida. Florida pass. Oh, my goodness. Oh.
Here we go.
That's number 55, Caleb Maloney. Addie, Texas just absolutely laying that man out the back. That will be a flag and a penalty for that man with 5 minutes and 15 seconds. Here in period number 3. Gators lead 13-6.
Katy, Texas, one of the high school football capitals of the world. And what a football hit there by Katy, Texas's very own.
Man flicked up on the right stick. That was a Madden 2005 hit stick I've ever seen.
Yeah, and well, if that was on the gridiron, that may have been targeting.
Yeah. On Smoke Monday.
Actually, I think Smoke Monday got penalized for that hit.
He probably did. Oh, I miss this one. That was the biggest joke.
Yeah.
It's Smoke Monday. I was going to get targeted for it now. We're worried about much bigger things, as that would be a 2-minute penalty for number 55 for Cartona. From the top of the key over the wing, near the goal line, extended from the wing, back over the top. Wing, long shot, go over the goal line, extended, Auburn doing a good job keeping the sticks up, trying not to let a pass to the alley get by. Ford extended, he had a little bit of room. That's going to be a shot off a stick, and it'll stay for the ball as he was closer. Florida will take this one back over at the wing. Auburn's still doing a good job of defending the middle. They just have not been able to deflect the sides as well, as that shot goes off a stick and into the net of Greg Morgan. 4 minutes left to go here in period number 3 with 1:07 left on the penalty clock. Greg Morgan carrying this one up softly and slowly. Long way.
How about that? What I've noticed about Morgan, he's not afraid to initiate the offense from an outlet pass or bringing it off his crease.
This one's Cecily. That's going to be a shot and a score with a man down. Jordan Cecily makes this one 13-7. A fantastic goal by him to carry it all the way around and make it 13-7. Florida may still lead, but Auburn with an opportunity here to get back into this one against the number 5 team in the nation.
The midfielder from St. Louis said, let me put the team on my back real quick and keep this door just a little cracked open.
It was a great pass from Greg Morgan into the stick. Cecil able to look it in, go all the way over, and put it in the back of the net.
That just shows you how much confidence this coaching staff has in Morgan to allow him to go off his line like that.
As Auburn wins this one, they got a lot of room in front of them. He'll have to pass it back off to Boyker as we got a timeout from Auburn. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left to go here in period number 3. Florida leads 13-7 with 36 seconds left on the penalty clock. We'll be right back in a moment. And we are back inside the Auburn Sports Complex here for more coverage of Auburn Lacrosse, as Auburn is currently trailing Florida 13-7 with 3 minutes and 42 seconds left to go here in the third period, as this one is going to go out of bounds on Auburn and be Florida's ball.
Yeah, difficult making it out of that trap there for the 5-5 Hudson amongst the giants of the Florida back line.
Florida's going to pick this one up, finding a way to go through with it. From the top of the key. Auburn's still a man down for 6 more seconds.
Another flag on the play.
Looks like this one will be a long again as well. And even more. Gators from top of the key. He'll cut right. Even Stevens on men on field. Florida still will take it from the X. Auburn doing a good job of defending the middle. This one's going to be around the crease. He fights for an opportunity off the stick of Greg Morgan. Whistled dead by the referee. Can't exactly tell who the penalty's on just yet.
Three minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Is Auburn looking to hold on more here, or are they looking to maybe sneak in a couple more goals before the fourth quarter starts, Noah?
I mean, you got to score. You're down by, not good at math, 3 + 3 is 6. You got to score something here in the last 2 minutes and 48 seconds. Not only to decrease the lead, but also to grab some momentum going into the fourth quarter. It's a 26-second penalty for Auburn.
As you can see, the Auburn backline's really tighten up the middle of the field right here, providing some assistance to their goalkeeper.
Four from the top of the key over the right. That's going to be a shot. That's going to be a goal. A lot of zing on that ball from number 27, Dylan Wingberg, sophomore midfielder from Miami, Florida.
I don't know if a lacrosse ball has backspin on it, but that definitely had some backspin on it. Or some velocity, if you will.
As Florida takes a 14-7 lead. Like you said, it not only had speed on it, but it had velocity, able to just push through what felt like the Auburn defenders and into the back of the net. Florida picks it up. Big time run. To his right. Looking for somewhere to go at the top of the key. The top of the right. That pass is not looked into, but it's still picked up by Florida. Over the top in the midfield. Florida over the left. Florida at the top of the key. Florida from the top to the right. Somewhere to go. As you can see, Auburn has extended that defense just a little bit out, as we were talking about during the break. Had a more middle central defense as Florida looks somewhere to go over the top of the right.
Yeah, it's like in basketball when you want to give them maybe a first couple threes, but when they start hitting, you have to get up on them, get a hand up. It appears the lacrosse version of that is taking place on the Auburn back line.
Indeed, Auburn is going to be able to pick this one up after the great goalkeeper work there from Greg Morgan, but loses it on another pass. They just haven't been able to connect as much as they should have on those passes. A minute, 8 seconds left to go here in the third period. The University of Florida is up 14-7.
Touchdown lead headed in the fourth quarter.
55 seconds left to go. Florida from the X. Push there from number 2, Bradley Meck.
Shot clock.
12.
Shot clock matches the game clock. Look for a last-second shot here from the Gators.
Left of the goalkeeper. Right there. Off the leg of Greg Morgan. A fantastic stop by him. Florida just keeps attacking that crease in front of Greg Morgan. Here's a run opportunity from number 15, Justin Fredinale. He'll pass it on. He shoots. Oh,
what a defensive play.
Zach Jones, top of the key. They cut left. Long shot. Finds the back of the net. Seconds on the clock here in period number 3. A fantastic job by him to take some momentum into the fourth period.
Top shelf right there by Zach Jones. We haven't seen a ball hit the back of the net in an Auburn, Florida game like that since West Byram back in 07.
Indeed. See, I grew up in Miami, so I don't have any.
The Canes?
Yeah, the Canes, man. Rather see the Canes in the Florida. As Auburn's going to pick this one up. Loose ball on the ground. 1 second left to go here in period number 3. And this one is almost over. Hold the fours up, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the fourth quarter here in the Auburn Sports Complex. Florida leads 14-8. We'll have more coverage in a moment. And we are back for 15 more minutes of action between Auburn and Florida. Florida currently holds a 14-8 lead over Auburn, but hey, crazier things have happened in life and in sport. There's the referee's whistling away. We got picked up by Auburn. It looks to be big hit there from number 37, Garrett Heister, junior face-off specialist from Davie, Florida. As I'm very honestly surprised we didn't see a flag there. It was to the back of the head. Either way, it'll be Auburn's ball. Auburn back over the X. Line extended, trying to look for somewhere to go with it. Excuse me, that's still at the X. That's number 6, I think. Can't really see numbers. Miles Albedo, though, I can see number 50s. He's got a little bit of room to work, and that's going to be great job there for getting his stick on it by number 88. That is going to be a flag.
I'd expect a 2-minute penalty for that one. I don't know if you saw it there, but the Florida player moved the stick after the play.
That should be some sort of long penalty. There's 14 minutes and 23 seconds left to go here in period number 1. As we do have some fans, I can't really tell if you see they're waving to the camera. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see what we got here. 1 minute penalty for number 88.
It's always a family-friendly environment out here at the Auburn Sportsplex.
It is. It's just a family-friendly environment in Auburn in general. As Auburn will pick this one back up over at the top of the key. That's Jordan Cecily. Cecily over to Hoytiker looking for somewhere to go with it. He'll pass it back out to Cecily. Cecily top of the key over to Zach Jones. Cecily back over to Hoyker. That pass is not able to be looked in. That one's going to out of bounds for the ball.
Once again, one of our keys of the game, passing right there in the attacking third. Another opportunity wasted.
Florida will still be in one now, 37 more seconds. As he's looking for somewhere to go, he might be able to find somewhere, and he does. Auburn able to reflect that pass. Picked up by Jordan Cecily. Cecily. 4. Dominic Incario, what's he doing on the offensive side of the ball? Miles Lebedo at the top of the key. Lebedo over to number 9, Tanner. Tanner over to Zach Jones. Pass not able to be looked in.
This game's starting to get a little bit more physical here, Noah.
It is. It's starting to get late. Players are trying to close this one out. In Florida's case and in Auburn's case, trying to pick up some sort of momentum. This one coast to coast. He's at the X. 13 minutes, 9 seconds left to go here in period number 3, 4 to 8. Trying to bleed just a little bit of clock. They ain't got to take it with 80 seconds on the shot clock, but they can take it with about 20 if they see an open shot.
Quite the difference from the 30-second shot clock you see in the pros.
Big difference. Stay for the ball. Picked up from the X. Auburn starting to expand that defense even more, trying to push the pace and trying to get another shot. That's another X to goal line extended shot there. As this one's going to go out of bounds and stay Auburn ball. As Lebedo will actually be the one that's off for the Tigers. Oh my goodness, big stiff arm there from Lebedo. Lebedo will keep on running. There's somewhere to go. Top of the right of the key. Round ball to number 3, Casey Lacani, midfielder out of Atlanta, Georgia. Number 13, Brandon Hain. Hain over to Zach Jones. Hudson Carter from the X. Carter with a run. Brandon Hain. Pass over to number 4, Hudson Carter. Hudson Carter back over to number 13, Brandon Hain. That one's going to go out of bounds and stay Auburn ball. See Auburn trying to push the pace a little bit more. Florida able to control the middle on defense, able to clog up those shooting lanes.
Yeah, something they've done very well all game. Look for Auburn to start taking more shots here and utilizing that rule where it goes out of the back of the X. It remains Auburn's ball.
Not a shot there from Auburn, goes out the back. Florida will pick this one up. Seconds left to go here in period number 4. Still a long way to go, but time is certainly closing out for the Auburn Tigers. To their own attacking third. Florida at the top of the X. Auburn doing a good job of trying to pester the ball. That's number 45. Evan Cummins. Leaves a little bit of room there for Florida. Florida unable to capitalize. 10 minutes, 50 seconds left to go here in period number 4. Florida. Extended. Spin right.
Looks like Auburn's starting to match up right here.
At the crease. Oh my goodness. That's going to be a shot and a goal after a physical play from number 29.
Tough to see from our angle up here, but I'd love to see a replay of that to see where the contact was.
He just kind of lowered his shoulder there. Just Chase Thompson onto the shoulder pad of Bradley Meek and just went through him for the goal there as Florida makes it 15-8. Well, you know, it was a couple of days ago. The 40th anniversary, I believe, of the miracle game between America and the Soviet Union Auburn needs to look towards a miracle here as they trail 7 here in period number 4 with time slowly trickling away.
You never know. We may be calling this the miracle on turf.
Like that is that one's almost given away to Auburn. Oh, Ware with a big spin move. He's going to attack the left. A little bit of more running room for him.
Dwight Ware, another sophomore for this Auburn ball club. These young guys are not scared. Going right at the number 5 team in the country.
Ware, he'll shoot that from the middle of the field. Didn't really have his feet set on it. Still having to run as it's picked up by the Florida goalkeeper. Either way, Auburn able to gain control right back of it. Auburn with goal line extended over the crease. That's going to be a shot, and it's deflected off of the Florida goalkeeper stick. You know, for much of the first half, you couldn't really hear our voices, Trey.
Yeah.
But if you're more interested in hearing our voices, you can listen on Eagles' YouTube page. First up, mine, 9 o'clock for WWEGL. Stay topped on all your news about professional wrestling, and then immediately following that,
you have Barnes for Bed on Weagle 91.1 at 10 p.m. Central Time, just breaking down the sports world, more particular Auburn sports. What a back-to-back combo you got right there of talk shows.
Indeed, a true pinnacle of greatness on Weagle 91.1 FM. That one is going to be off the left. That's a shot into the stick of Greg Morgan. It's deflected off that as another great save for him. 8 minutes and 54 seconds left to go here in period number 4. Auburn looks for a run. They might find something. That's number 6, Hudson Carter. Number 4, Hudson Carter has it now.
We haven't seen Carter enter the central part of the field in a while. Really been holding down that X for Auburn.
See Zach Jones in the middle now. He was originally a big-time goalkeeper in that first game against Georgia Tech. Got hurt in that game, and they continue trying to find a way to get him the ball. All there as you hear a fan cry as Ford is able to deflect it out of the stick.
What a pass.
We got room to work here for Florida. That's fakes right, shoots left, back of the goal. That was number 8, Will Asher, a captain of the squad from Naples for.
Asher messed up probably one of the best highlights I've seen all day in that bounce pass.
There is 7 minutes and 54 seconds left to go here in period number 4. Still got a little ways to go. Florida leads 15-8. And of course, I would be remiss in saying if I didn't bring up the great man who is currently helping us with this audio stuff. Most of it is probably my fault, but is the great Henry from Eagle Eye TV. If you're more interested in their content, they do a great job of covering all things Auburn. You can check out their YouTube page by the same name, Eagle Eye TV. Auburn will pick this one back up in their own defensive third of the field. That's number 19, Derek DeAngles, over to number 11, Garrett Holla. Stick helping find a little bit of space between the Florida defenders. That's number 3, Casey Lacani. He's got a little bit of move in front of him. He shoots, hits the dirt and the stick of the Florida goalkeeper. Florida will take it out of their own defensive third of the field. Florida, big-time run for the long stick. There's your shot, and that one will go left.
Big break right there for Auburn. You saw that central gap of the field widen, and you knew a shot was coming right there.
Indeed, that was number 51, Liam Stockton, a junior defenseman from Palm Beach, Florida. That makes me jealous. I love Palm Beach.
As you said earlier, retirement homes would be one heck of a retirement spot.
That is one heck of a spot just east of Margaritaville, I think. Florida, they'll take it out from their own X. 6 minutes, 24 seconds left to go here in period number 4. Florida leads 15-8. Florida from the top of the key. There we go, trying to bleed a little clock as well. He's going to cut right over the top of the goal. There's your shot. That one's going to go wide left, I believe. That's out of bounds, and it'll stay Florida. 6 minutes left to go here in period number 4. Florida leads 15-8.
Now, we've seen Mostovich for Florida, number 99, really facilitate a lot of this Florida offense tonight.
Yeah, and especially at the beginning of the game when we couldn't talk, Florida was doing a great job of what you're seeing now, trying to get near the crease. As that one falls inside, good Lord, a beautiful goal for number. That's not a count, however.
Called off.
Called off. Florida giving these athletic plays to Auburn. The referees are having a very obviously they're staring on the creases. We got a run here from Auburn. That is a pass that goes nowhere but a Florida stick. This is picked up by Florida. 5 minutes, 27 seconds left to go here in period number 4 as Florida is on the run. That's a fantastic job by number 44, Dominic Ancario, the sophomore from Niceville, Florida, pushing that man out of bounds.
What a heads-up play right there.
Heads-up play, playing physical, everything you like to see. Probably my favorite call of all time was last year when I probably broke the mic screaming his name. Dominic Ancario, it's a fun name to say, good Lord. As Auburn will take it at the top of the key. That's number 14, Eric Detricks from Allenville, New Jersey. Cuts to his right, over to the X, trying to find somewhere to go. So I adjust the camera over to number 77, Thomas Hoyker. Hoyker to the middle of the attacking third. He's going to cut left, shot, goes right. Into the net of the Florida State goalkeeper.
We've been talking about Morgan a lot this game, but the Florida goalkeeper deserves a lot of credit, too. Some undercover, really good saves.
Florida is going to pick this one up. They're going to stop for a little bit. Florida goalkeeper is number 38, Garrett Pfizer. He's done a great job all game of really stopping any Auburn shots that were 50-50 as Florida has a little bit of run over to the passes left, goes awry, however, this is all 4 minutes here to go in quarter number 4. Florida leads 15-8. Yes.
Well, time to put all your cards on the table. Noah, can't hold anything back.
No, you cannot. I know we're filming this right now, but you got to put everything you can out there on the field. That pass goes awry, something that we've talked about all game. Auburn just has not been able to look those passes in. Could have set something up. That's Zach Jones on the other side. We'll pass it back off. Number 77, Thomas Hoyker, as this deflected off of Florida stick into the net of Florida. Into the mouth of the gator, as one might say. Florida back over their offensive third of the field. I thought we could have used that mouth of the gator thing earlier. Florida over the X. 3 minutes and seconds left to go here in period number 4. This camera is a little bit late. That's because I'm the one operating it. And lacrosse is just such a fast-paced game that me and my 3 elbow surgeries on my arm, it's hard to keep up with. Florida looking for a goal here around the crease. Great move by him. Great dodge. As Florida's going to shoot it, and Greg Morgan has a fantastic save, having to dive down and pick it up.
There's that offense facilitation for Morgan that we were talking about earlier. Let's see if Auburn can capitalize.
Boyker got a lot of room in front of him. He's going to dodge right. Back over number 1, Collie Blythe. Number 3, Casey Lacani. Casey Lacani on the right side of the wing. As this one, he falls down, able to keep it in its stick. A fantastic job by him. And that pass goes awry. That's number 33. Nick Krause was their intended receiver. And it's picked up by Florida. Trying to shove him out of bounds. And they do. A fantastic job by number 19, Derek DeAngle. They push that game out.
The pride of Monroe, Connecticut. Coming up big right there.
Number 29, Jordan Cecily. Number 14, Eric Detricks. As number 4, Hudson Carter will pick it up from the X over to Thomas Hoyker. Hoyker over to Cecily. Or number 23, Dwight Ware. There's your shot off the boot of the Florida goalkeeper. That was Jordan Cecily with the shot out of St. Louis, Missouri. Just a minute, 22 seconds left to go here in period number 4. As that one finds the top of the net, I'm over here looking at the clock, and Auburn adds another one to the score sheet. I believe that was number 39, Tyler Ward, the attacker out of Aspen, Colorado, 6'5", coming up in a big way late in this one. May have been a little bit too late, too late from Auburn, but either way, that is a highlight level goal there from Tyler Ward.
Once again, a sophomore. This sophomore class for this Auburn lacrosse team is stacked.
This is a team that's really set up for years to come. As Auburn's going to win this face-off over the right. That's a shot and just wide into the goalkeeper stick there was Thomas Hoyker. Well, Auburn still trying to do a good job playing transition defense. A minute left to go here in period number 4. Seconds on the shot clock. Even shot clock actually beats the game clock now.
Say what you want about the errant passing, but this team has gone from whistle to whistle playing their hearts out tonight.
Dude, that's something you're seeing in every game that this squad plays. They care about this game and about each other. And they play as hard as they can. As there's 4 seconds left to go here in period number 4. We might not see another goal in this one, but we have seen 2 teams work the hardest. Oh my goodness. Hit stick there from that man again, Dominic Ancario. As it's whistled dead, 17 seconds left to go here in period number 4. I think this is going to be a flag on Dominic Ancario. But either way, big hit. The way to end this one is Florida is going to call a timeout.
Wow.
And we're going to take one with them as we, I guess, start taking some of this down. There's only 17 seconds left to go here in the 4th period. We'll have more coverage of Auburn lacrosse in a moment. And we are back for the last 16 seconds here as Florida holds a big-time lead, as that one's going to be a shot and a goal here with just 15 seconds left to go. Auburn was down a man, but that was number 7.
No, I don't know if that was a response, the physical hits from Auburn, but that was, in my opinion, pretty lame to call a timeout and then go and attack when you're up 7 with 17 seconds left to go.
Yeah, I think it was not only a response to that, but the way the tournament works is the conference winners plus some vote-ins get into the big tournament at the end in Round Rock, Texas, I believe. As I think that was a kind of a shot for tournament seeding.
Ah, well, the more you know. I stand corrected.
I do think it was a very big response there to the physical play, as Florida is going to win this one 16-9. Florida improves its record to 5-1 as Auburn takes another loss. They have yet to win a game here at the Auburn Sports Complex, as Auburn will be looking to rectify this game on Friday, March 17th against Wake Forest. Auburn still has a long way to go, but we can see the steps. As you brought up, this is a young team with a young core. especially in the offensive side. We talked about it. Wasn't able to see a lot of passes inside, but we can see the continual steps in the big-time goals that we did see, the 9 that we did saw.
Growth, I'd say, is the main takeaway from this game for the Auburn Ball Club.
That is probably the best way to put it, a lot better than how I put it. But, folks, that is going to do it here from the Auburn Sports Complex. Florida gets another win, or excuse me, another notch in their belt against Auburn, number 5 team in the nation, as they win it 16-9 here on the Auburn Sports Complex. My name's been Noah Phillips, joining me by the great Trey Atkins. We must bid you adieu.
Just another day in the office for the Vernon